Chad Michael Murray lost nearly 50% of blood in near-death incident at 15. Chad Michael Murray detailed losing nearly 50% of his blood in a near-death experience when he was just a teenager. Chad Michael Murray suffered a near-death experience, but it may have landed him in Hollywood. While thinking back to how he first started acting, the One Tree Hill star remembered that it wasn't an easy journey in the slightest. In fact, he shared that he nearly died in the process. "I've spent a lot of time in hospitals," Chad said during an August 8 appearance on the Great Company podcast. "I was 15 and my intestines had twisted, and I was hospitalized for 2.5 months. I had internal bleeding," he continued. "I lost 50% of my blood. I was on my deathbed." And while he wasn't in a state to remember everything that happened at the time, a few key moments stood out to him. "I was in and out of consciousness, so I have visions," he explained. "I just remember seeing my father, the weakest I'd ever seen him, and a priest at the end of my bed, and they're talking about last rites and all that stuff. But thankfully, the 43-year-old was able to pull through after his nurse gave him a blood transfusion and, as he put it, saved my life." It turns out, his nurses may have played a part in kickstarting his career as well. "My other nurse was a model. It's every 15-year-old boy's dream," Chad quipped before going on to recall the nurse saying to him, "Oh gosh, you should model." "I was like, I don't want to model," he continued. "I want to be an actor. I love film and television. I want to give this gift to other people." And she's like, "Well, you can segue from modeling into acting. Look, when you get out, I'm hooking you up with this modeling company I know." And she meant it. Soon after, she took him to a modeling convention in Orlando, where he stumbled across an acting competition, and the rest was history. But beyond his career, the Gilmore Girls alum also remembered leaving the hospital having learned a few very important lessons. "I started my relationship with God, and my relationship with my father became really close," he shared. "My dad, raising 5 kids on his own, came to the hospital every single day, and he spent countless nights with me when he had 4 more kids at home.